When Jan and I were praying about whether or not to come to Lake Point, our default answer was no. We asked a spiritual mentor of mine how we should pray about it, and his response was, what's happening at your church in Nashville is so significant, you shouldn't even consider leaving unless you have a miraculous sign from God. So we made this decision that we weren't gonna tell any of our kids that we were praying about it, just because sometimes adopted children, well, sometimes they deal with change differently than other people. We had one time we got a new stove and one of our kids cried for a week, it's just a little different. One morning while we were praying about this, our oldest daughter, Eliana, was 8 years old at the time. And remember this, at the time of this story, she'd been a Christian for 8 months. Now let me ask you this question. When a young person becomes a Christian, do they get a JV Holy Spirit or do they get the whole thing? Okay. So Eliana comes down the stairs while we're praying about this, looks at me and Jana, and she says, are we moving to Texas?